Good morning, Dingoos. I hope you're having a fantastic Monday morning. I have a very exciting episode for you today. We're going to be discussing non-fungible tokens and how they are bubbling, as well as Ethereum is going to break all-time highs here shortly, and I think it will do it in a similar fashion of how Bitcoin broke 20K, right? So let's just jump right into it. But first, quickly, if you want to become a Dingo, make sure you like and subscribe, as well as, and if you don't know what a Dingo is, I'm not even going to say it. You can look it up on Urban Dictionary. I did not know that's what it meant until one of the subscribers sent that to me, but you can go ahead and look that up. But anyways, if you want to become a Dingo, like and subscribe, and join the Telegram and Discord chat if you want to chat about crypto all day long. I try to have good conversations there all the time. I know my subscribers do for sure. But let's just jump right into the Bitcoin's price action. One thing I want to point out is the 20-week moving average, because this is the only indicator I really even watch, because it is a very good distinguisher between a bull market and a bear market. As you can see, last bull market we used it as support several times, and once we broke it, we entered a bear market for several years, right? So the 20-week moving average is a very good indicator just to distinguish between a bull and a bear market, and as you can see, we are well above it, and we are consolidating Bitcoin's price action, which is nice to see because it makes the 20-week moving average less steep and more likely to act as support once we come into contact with it, right? So hopefully we come into contact with it somewhere between 25 and 30K, or 30K and 35K in the next couple months. I would love to see Bitcoin to consolidate for a little time longer, because then all coins continue to bubble, Ethereum continues to move, right? It would be very nice to see that for sure. Now let's jump right into Ethereum's price action, because it's very interesting. If I think it will do something similar to how Bitcoin broke 20K. If we zoom in here, we touched 20K briefly originally, and then we broke 20K on some exchanges, and then it took another 16 days for it to convincingly and with strength break 20K, its all-time high, and then it did 100% move in about a month, right? And something similar is happening to Ethereum right now. We touched all-time highs basically, and then we broke it on some exchanges, and then we broke back down, and I could definitely see us consolidating for a little time longer and then having a strong candle similar to this candle right here, and then making 100% move in a timeline of about a month and a half. That would be very nice to see, and I don't think that's unrealistic to believe at all, right? So keep that in mind when you're looking at Ethereum. And now let's talk about DeFi tokens, because they have been bubbling beyond belief, guys. And if you have not been making substantial gains, I mean, I don't know what you have your money in, because everything is going up. Just everything. The whole sector, the whole DeFi sector is bubbling. And I mean, DeFi and non-fungible tokens, I mean, physical NFTs, gaming NFTs, financial NFTs are a lot of things to watch out for. We'll talk about that here shortly, but I'm definitely going to do a more in-depth video on NFTs later this week. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And now let's talk about money, because as we see a lot of gains, and a lot of us are watching right now have been into crypto for the last year, right? And we've been making some money. But as you can see, money does not always mean less problems, less issues, less concerns, and more happiness, right? And we're about to listen to Elon Musk's perspective on this, so let's listen to him.
You'd think, I don't know.
You don't think so?
No. There's definitely, it could be worse for sure, but it's, I'm not sure I want to be me.
Okay.
But not as much fun being me as you'd think, I don't know.
Yep. I mean, if from an outsider's perspective, and you're looking at a person that's very wealthy, him and Jeff Bezos has been battling it out for the richest man in the United States, entrepreneurially, if that's even a word. But having a lot of money usually means also a lot of responsibilities and stress, and is not necessarily makes you very happy, right? So just keep that in mind. If you start making a lot of money, you have to find happiness from something else: family, friends, community. I mean, hopefully Dingoo's community can be some source of happiness for you guys. It's definitely one for me. So continue to make me happy, guys, and like and subscribe and join the Telegram chat and talk to me sometimes. But now let's go into something that makes me happy. Buffalo Bills, guys. We are in the NFC in the conference championship, guys. If we make it to the Super Bowl, that would be insane. I try to put money on it on Omen.eth, which is a prediction market on DXDAO, but guys, it wasn't there. I think I could have probably made one myself, but the game's tonight. I tried to do it today, so I didn't even try to do that. But Omen.eth, get your game up, guys. Get the conference championship on Omen.eth in the sporting section. I feel like that's a give me, right? Come on. What are we doing? Now let's look at Toast.eth. He states ETH is a scam, DeFi is a scam, and now NFTs are a scam. There seems to be a pattern here where innovation and ignorance comes together. Guys, whenever there's an innovative project, a protocol, or just token, I mean, in the crypto ecosystem, guys, it's always just nice. It's always good to just play around with it. Even though when I first I bought some packs of Top Shots, NBA Top Shots this past summer, just playing around with it because I thought it was kind of cool. I didn't really know it would be worth much, but they've been exploding lately, guys. So, and obviously, non-fungible tokens will definitely have a use case in the future. Financial NFTs, physical NFTs, gaming NFTs, obvious use case for a lot of those. And now let's talk about some of the NFTs that have been selling. I mean, CryptoPunks, Punk 2890 just sold for $761,000, guys. And now let's talk about Zion Williamson's. It's just sold for $100,000. This was today, right? And I bet you the person that bought this maybe he bought the pack that was probably $29.99 and he got it in that pack, or there might have been $100 something for these packs. But still, I mean, that's the best return you could ever see on an investment, really. I mean, come on, that's really is one of the best investments you can do right now is NFTs and speculating on NFTs. But let's look on who bought these. Flamingo DAO and NFT DAOs are definitely something else to look into, guys. I'm definitely going to do an NFT video later this week explaining in-depth gaming NFTs, financial NFTs, physical NFTs, and just a whole episode dedicated to non-fungible tokens and what's their utility, the future of them, the potential future of them, the integration with DeFi protocols. It's going to be mind-boggling what you can do with non-fungible token, guys. So keep that in mind. Stay tuned for that. And now let's go into a good aggregator. One of the Dingooo subscribers pointed this out to me the other day. Very nice aggregator for NFTs. So I will put a link to this in my description if you want to check it out. Has all the biggest NFT platforms. Check it out if you want to. And now Top Shots, Dingooo, Josh Hudson, if you want to come check it out. I'm going to create a showcase for my Top Shots. Yeah. I just bought some packs a while ago, and those are pretty much all I'm holding. And now let's go into, so I wanted to point something out. So the top 7 zombie chains. This is how retail affects the market, because the top 7 zombie chains have 30 plus billion in market cap. XRP, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Cardano, BSV, EOS, and Tezos, right? And no matter what you believe, if you look at these blockchains objectively right now, it is impossible to say that they aren't zombie chains, that they have usage, because they just don't. They just don't. And as you can see, EOS just created a bridge to Ethereum, and it's dead. Bridges don't work. If it's a bridge to a blockchain that has no adoption, the bridge, there's no use for the bridge, guys. And XRP tried to make a bridge, even though they didn't complete it. I guarantee that bridge would fail because there's just no utility to put money on XRP's blockchain, right? And same with a Cardano. Believe it or not, right now, objectively, even though everybody holding Cardano is speculating on the future potential of Cardano and their smart contract blockchain, right? But I do not believe anything Charles Hoskinson has to say. He's lied for years. He embellished what they have been doing for years. Once they produce something, then I will believe in their potential, right? Once they actually have adoption, because even if they come through with everything with what they have been saying, and it goes live, and then they make a bridge to Ethereum, they could definitely have a similar similar experience to what happened to EOS, right? EOS is dead. Their bridge is dead. Cardano is a zombie chain right now. They implement everything they have been planning on implementing, but they still will be dead, guys. And unfortunately, that is what is going to happen in my perspective, but hopefully not, because I know some of you guys like Cardano. But the asymmetric valuation between the top 7 DeFi protocols and these zombie chains are so mind-boggling, because these top 7 DeFi blue chip protocols have 1,000 times more users than the zombie chains and are together about 3.5 billion in market cap, right? So just the asymmetry is something to note, and it's also an opportunity, guys, because I think once the the market adjusts to the actual, because retail is going to lose their money basically, and it's going to be given to people that are educated on the crypto ecosystem, hopefully you and me, right? And they are going to invest in projects that have actual utility, like these DeFi protocols and other protocols that have actual uses, right? So keep that in mind. And now let's jump into Ethereum, because Ethereum's flipping Bitcoin could definitely happen, because if you look, okay, what is Bitcoin trying to be? It's trying to be digital gold, right? And what's the market cap of gold? It's 8 trillion, 9 trillion, 10 trillion dollars, right? Somewhere in there. And Ethereum is trying to be a decentralized server and a decentralized internet and a Web 3.0, right? And what's more valuable? A new version of the internet, an internet, or a better internet, because Web 3.0 is significantly better in every category than Web 2.0, right? So what's more valuable, an internet or a gold? I would say the internet. That's just my perspective, and I think eventually the market will adjust for that. And now, especially if Ethereum 2.0 is implemented correctly and to everything it is supposed to be, right? The number of addresses holding 10,000 Ethereum just reached a 13-month high over the past 30 days. 32 new whale addresses were created. ETH balance on exchanges has also just hit a 14-month low, dropping 16% over the past 30 days, guys. So as you can see, not just the technicals of Ethereum are lining up to break all-time highs, but also just the fundamentals and just the tokenomics of what's happening behind the scenes with exchanges and wallet addresses, and all this stuff is going to lead to a very substantial Ethereum pump in the near future. And also, ETH 2.0 staking contract currently has 2.8 million locked in it, right? And I'm not going to get into DeFi Pulse, but also Coinbase staking and exchange staking, right, is coming out in Q1 sometime in the next couple months, right? So keep that in mind. And also Coinbase's IPO should be here shortly, sometime in February. That's what I'm thinking, but Coinbase's IPO is coming out, and that's going to be another very big catalyst in my eyes. And lastly, I have officially registered for the Bitcoin for Corporations event. Apparently it's an online event, which makes sense when I think about it. But I have registered as Dingooos Incorporated, so we'll see if I get accepted. Why not, guys? I'm pretty much a CEO. I have a balance sheet. But anyways, that is all for today. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. If you find value and like this content, please like and subscribe and become a dingo. And if you want to chit chat, we got a Discord as well as a Telegram in the bio. Join it if you want. Follow me on Twitter, also in the bio, personal and Dingoo's Twitter. But that is all for today. I really do appreciate you watching, and dingoos. There we go. That's better, guys.